Yeah. It's where we hoop at. How's it going so far this 2K21 season? See a lot of you guys out there. I saw a lot of point guards again, and their playmaking, shot creators everywhere. Everybody has that build. But you know me, I like to try different things. I want to make the same build as everybody else. And when I do see a two-way slashing point guard, I look at the attributes. They don't really be there like my two-way slasher playmaker. You know what I'm saying? My two-way slasher playmaker, he's a small forward, not a point guard, and he's bringing a lot more work at 6'5". You can make the 6'5" version, but he ain't bringing the same. People ain't building them the same. I look at people's 2K cards, so you're able to view that when you're in the park in different places. You look at people's 2K cards. Do that. Just look at how they build their builds. Like I said, everybody has a playmaking shot creator, and I've seen a couple two-way slashing playmakers, but they're all point guards. I haven't seen a two-way slashing playmaker at the small forward position. It's very aggressive at the small forward position because you got bigs that can't keep up with you, especially if you built them like mine, because you're going to max out at 95 speed. Right now I'm at 87, and I did my workout. I got boost. I got 92 speed, bro, with a 94 acceleration. It's ridiculous. So just to get into it, this video, man, that I'm making for you guys, is going to be that two-way video that some people ask for. Like, hey, man, you've been at the park with all your two-ways, and you've been holding it down. No matter if you play against somebody that's a 90 or an 80, and you got a 78 or a 77, and you're still holding it down. The two-ways come with a defensive package. I like to put the defensive badges on my two-ways, but you know, I changed it up for the last two. But the first two-way I want to get into you guys with is the two-way, my two-way slashing playmaker. He's an 87. The second one I'm gonna show you guys is basically the exact same build. It's gonna be at the small forward position. If you can make a two-way slashing playmaker, this build right here is the bigger version. The two-way pass first point wing. The two-way pass first wing is the bigger version of the two-way slashing point playmaker. You can get more rebounds because you're taller, and you're dunking. You're dunking. You're getting the contact dunks. You're getting the contact dunks. You're making it happen with both these builds. And then I'm gonna hit you with the two-way sharpshooter. I've seen sharpshooters. I've seen the point forwards for speeds. All my builds have speed except for this two-way sharpshooter. He has just enough to get the job done. I wanted to have a shooter. These two guys are not designated shooters. They're 60 overall. Once I got my badges, I received my badges. My mid-range for these guys are in the 70s. Once I started receiving my badges, I was able to hit my little mid-range shots. But like 2K21, you got to work on your shooting this year. But let me go ahead and let me show you how I made these builds. The first one, you know what? The first one, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna just go down and up. I'm working on a slashing four and a level 3 score at the shooting guard position. The slashing four is that Zion Williams, Blake Griffin build. I'll just show you that real quick, just a sneak peek. We'll get into that later on. But the sneak peek, 85 speed, 94 driving dunk, 94 vertical. Look at the steals. Look at the lateral quickness, 82. 71 ball handle. Once you're in 99, you're going to have a 75 ball handle at the 4. You're a slashing floor 4. You get the rim protector, glass cleaner, and the slasher. And I'm going to just move forward, man, and just show you what the slashing 4 shows. Kenyon Martin. He was dunking on people like crazy at New Jersey for the New Jersey Nets and for the Nuggets. Zion Williams and Blake Griffin. That's all I'm going to tell you. My thing is, when I build these builds, I want to make sure the shades of are the best type of athletes, the best type of NBA players they could be, not the guys like okay, because you can make a two-way, you know, slash and playmaker, but you know you might have a Jalen Rose build or something on there. You don't want no Jalen Rose on there. So you know, let's get into it. I'm going to show you guys the two-way sharpshooter, and then I'm going to work my way. I'm going to go two-way sharpshooter, then I'm going to go two-way slash and playmaker, and I'm going to end it with the two-way pass first wing, and I'm telling you, this is my favorite build. If you like your two-way slash and playmaker, and he's dominant, he's quick, this build caps out at a 90 speed at 6'7" at the small forward position. You can make one. You can make this like at the 6'7", and you're 90 speed. So let's get into the two-way sharpshooter. I'm going to just show you guys that. Just keep following how I built that. There he goes, it's 6'5", 178. So, just to get into it, I have the lockdown badge, and I'm gonna show you what did I ended up with. Two-way sharpshooter, Richard Hamilton, Victor Oladipo, and Buddy Hield. I'll take those builds for a two-way sharpshooter. Come on. You get the lockdown defender, spot up shooter, shot creator, or the slasher. You get all four of these options. I left it with a 77 wingspan. I have 89 speed, 88 acceleration, 71 vertical. Who's worried about the, the strength? A lot of people made the playmaking shot creator. I have, right now I'm a 77. I maxed out the three-point shot at 83. My mid-range is only like 71, 72. I'm hitting my shots more than a lot, not even some, I would say some, but a lot of these people that really just don't know how to shoot, playmaking shot creators that shoot you shoot a lot of volume shots. You might go 5 for 15. That's not a good shot percentage. But this build right here, I'm hitting my shots. I'm not too slow, I'm not too fast, but I'm hitting my open threes, I'm hitting my contested. Once you get those badges, it's definitely over with. 76 ball handle. If I get the plus four, I get an 80 ball handle. I'm decent. I'm happy with that. 71 drive and dunk at with this length, and then plus 4 I get the 75. This guy's dunking and slamming, and I'm still catching oops. I'm still catching oops. My handles are still there, but look at the defense, man. I can rebound at the shooting guard position, or if you want to make him a point guard, he's gonna be a little bit faster. I can steal. Look at how high that steal is. Look at the lateral quickness. 178, 6'5", build. There goes my attributes so y'all can see them. Look at the badges. Look at the badges. Look at the badges. You feel me? Do y'all see that? Just check out the 18 defensive badges, 10 playmaking, 17 shooting, and 5 finishing. Like with the shooter, you're not really going to the hole as much. You can get to the hole and finish. Look at your driving layup, 77 right now. It's going to be over an 80 once you're a 99, once you max out. So, the total badges you get is 50. Be happy with that. Like I said, I try to make all my builds 50 or more badges, man, best I can. Like, period. You see the 3-level score I made in my other videos with 61 badges, and my other builds, 63, it happens. But we want to be effective on the court. So if you're a shooting guard, you're playing with twos, and you end up with a point guard, and you're playing 2 other point guards, you can handle, you can dribble with them, you can keep up with them with your speed, and you can steal the ball, and you can rebound better than the other guards. Look at that. 18 defensive badges, man. And I went with speed on this, so I had an 89 speed instead of vertical. And the pie chart I went with was the defense and shooting on it to make a two-way sharpshooter. Shooting guard. Now, the two-way pass first wing, I want you guys to be super excited about that as much as I am, because it's the bigger version of the two-way slash and playmaker. Let me show you the two-way slash and playmaker. All right. Yep, I have a well-rounded wing down here, offensive initiator. I'm gonna show you all these videos. If I get enough like on this video, if I get it, at least 10 likes on this video within a week, at least 10 likes or more. I'm a small YouTube right now, but you guys keep watching this. If I get at least 10 likes or more, I'll show you how I made the well-rounded wing. This basically does everything. You have a 6'7" LeBron James, and I hate saying that because he's 6'9", 250. You have an offensive initiator at the small forward position. I make a lot of small forwards. I don't like making point guards because everybody makes the point guard. You can try to make the point guard, you can make more builds or whatever. In my career, you're going to get the ball first and everything. That's cool. But everybody got a point guard, especially when you go out in the park and all these different things. Make bigger builds. Don't be scared. Make a wing type guy between 6'5" and 6'8". Don't be afraid. You know, I have the two-way mid-range shooter. I didn't even show you guys that because I just felt like the two-way sharpshooter is what you need. You know, especially with the speed. But the two-way slash and playmaker at the small forward position, I made him 6'5". If you do all these attributes and you make him 6'6", you'll get the same thing. Once you turn, if you do all these attributes and turn him 6'7", you'll get the two-way pass first wing. Even at 6'8", I think you have to move it around a little bit, but it'll become a slasher. That's the problem. So you'll have to move it around a little bit. But you know, here you go, the two-way slasher playmaker. Let me edit the build. I have the lockdown on there, you know I do. And let me show you guys what you get. Whew. If you make a two-way slash and playmaker, you want LeBron James' name there. You want Magic Johnson name there. But you're not gonna get that. But yeah, I want the best hoopers in the NBA I can think of at the two-way slash and playmaking position. No, not Gordon Hayward. No, not Jalen Rose, whatever all these other builds they give you, all this other stuff. Bruh, Latrell Sprewell, Jimmy Butler, and Kawhi Leonard. You know you built something. Let's go edit this build. Lockdown, like I told you before, you get the playmaker badge, you get the slasher, you get the shot creator. Now, I maxed out the wingspan all the way to 86. You see that 81 driving dunk? You're going to get an 85 once you're at 99. You see that speed and acceleration? It's 95, 95. You see that vertical? 75. I went with the speed pie chart because I was like, if I do the vertical, man, I really had that speed. 75 vertical with this amount of speed is crazy. The three-point shot hurts. It's 64. You get the +4. It's going to be a 68. Your mid-range, like I told you, look at your close shots. 87. Those little close little fadeaways that everybody's shooting now, real close. Like when you're about to fall out of bounds, but just shoot it real quick. You get an 87 on that. You get an 87 on that. You're hitting those little short fadeaways. So you're going to get your shooting badge. You're hitting your mid-range shots. The three-point shot, you're going to struggle. You need your badges on that. Look at your defense. Look at your lateral quickness, 87. Perimeter defense, 87. Steal, 93. I chose offensive rebound because if I shoot and miss, I'm going back at it. You know, for the pass first two wing, you'll see I switch because I'm on fast breaks. No guard can keep up with you on a fast break. If you have a big that like the outlet pass, this is the build you want, especially at the small forward position, because you're going to have a power forward or a small forward that's going to guard you that is not this fast, period, unless he built the exact same build. You will have the fastest small forward on the court, period, unless somebody else built this build, period. So go ahead, if you want to be a small forward, if you want to be a two-way slashing playmaker, I say do it at the small forward position. You're going to be undersized, not that much. Your defensive badges make up for that, man. You didn't want to put it on steal, put it on block or whatever, but I maxed out the arms. I dropped the weight to set 178 because I didn't want to drop it all the way down to 175. I like to just see where it changes acceleration. So let me just get the max weight as I can get and just leave the acceleration. You know, 6'5", you can still make it at 6'6". You can still make it at 6'6". Let me see the acceleration at 6'6". 93. That's not bad. 62, 87. I read that. You know what I'm saying? So the 6'5" version, you're going to be rebounding more. The defense is out there, but you're going to be just a tad bit slower. That's why I made the 6'5" version. So now we're looking at. Now let's look at the attributes. 11 finishing, 8 shooting, 9 playmaking, 19 playmaking, 15 defensive. What else do you want from me? Tyree's voice. Y'all like that? 53 badges. The max speed was 87. I mean, the max speed, was 95. The vertical was 75. Y'all saw the build. But that's the attributes. Take a screenshot. That's how I made it. Period. So, I chose speed. and agility. You know, the agility, so I can get that acceleration, speed, defensive, and playmaking. And I'm hitting my mid ranges now. I was depressed the first day. 2K20. How many of y'all were depressed? Comment and just say, yo, you was depressed the first couple of days until you could shoot, or at least the first, 12, a couple of hours that you was on the game until you could shoot. Like, man, like I started hitting my mid range. I was like, oh, I got my shooting badge. Yeah, like I went to the training, like I went to the practices and everything, bro. I was like, I gotta shoot something. I couldn't hit my open threes because I maxed out the three at 64. I thought I could hit the open three because I hit them last year in 2K20, no problem. But it wasn't it. But that's a two-way slashing playmaker. And then dun 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 dun. The best build I believe to have if you want a guard type wing and you're not really shooting, but you can create passes, dunk on people, and just have that speed, is the two-way pass first wing. Let's get into it, man. 6'7", 188. I chose the playmaking badge. You can get the playmaking badge, lockdown defender, or slasher. No, I chose the slasher on that. So, just want to make sure I'm 6'7" and bringing it. So like I told you, you get Jalen Rose, Kelly Oubre, and Jimmy Butler. I kept moving this around until I got 3 names. I was like, those are the most dominant I can get on the shades of, and that's what I got. The Jalen Rose, I understand when Jalen Rose first got to the league, he was that point guard type, the 6'7", the tall point guard. You know what I'm saying? He was a tall point guard coming out of Michigan State. He was that wave of the tall point guards. Other than Magic Johnson, we really haven't seen that until Jalen Rose. Kelly Oubre, y'all see what he's doing right now for the Phoenix Suns. It's ridiculous. So my guy about to be poking on people. And Jimmy Butler, that means, hey, I'm clutch. I got those cojones. I'm making it happen on the court. You know what I'm saying? I'm a captain. I'm a leader. Like, so that's how I look at those shades of, those players. As a hooper, what I'm saying? I look at those things, like that's what you're saying, getting the shades of who I play like, who I'm similar to, and I'll be happy with that. Let's get into how it was made. But like I said, you can make it exactly like the slashing playmaker, and you'll get the two-way pass first wing. But I tinkered some things for this, and I'll show you what I tinkered. So I didn't do the max wing. You see how it goes there? If you do max wing, he ends up being a slasher. So I left it there at 88. Now you see the 90 speed, the 88 acceleration, 74 vertical at 6'7", 80 driving dunk, 84 standing dunk, 61 3-point. Okay, I'll get 65 later on, and then I'm gonna have over 70 mid range. So I'll be able to hit my mid ranges, but not that consistently. My ball handling is not gonna be that 84 like a 6'5". It's gonna be 76, but hey. +4, if I become a 99, that's 80. I'll love it. I love that. And look at the defensive rebounding. That's what I tinkered. So you saw the offensive rebounding. I thought that was important for the two-way slashing playmaker because I'm stealing from bigs if I don't get it. You know how everybody spams the bigs in the post? Think about the way you play the game. So if I know I'm a defensive guy, a defensive guard, why am I going to try to crash on an offensive rebound? Really? No, not really, because I'm an offensive guard and I know I'd rather just leak out and try to get a dunk. Now on the defensive end, I'm a crash. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the offensive end. I'm a crash as a guard. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't leaking out. You know what I'm saying? My guard might leak out whatever. I got to leak out with him, but I'm gonna try to get some rebounds if both my bigs are fighting, and you'll end up getting a rebound. And I swear, playing like that has actually helped me on the park in different places. Now with this big, I'm bigger. I'm 6'7". I'm gonna be helping out defensive rebounding. I'm getting my playmaking badges. I'm passing out. So that's why I got the defensive rebounding. So when you play with, so I noticed that everybody had a 6'5" guard overload. Their play. So if you were everybody made a point guard that's a playmaking shot creator. If you're a playmaking shot creator, you can't play with a big man. This is the next best thing you want to play with, bro, because this two-way pass first wing is about to feed you. So you really don't even need to run point. You just give him the ball, run around, and get open, let somebody screen for you, catch the ball, spray. So this build right here, I made this build to counter or to help people. So when I go play with a random, I play with somebody that's a playmaking shot creator. I'm like, hey, I got a build that can, that help you out. As long as we got a big, we definitely win it. If we don't got a big, I'm holding my own, man. You know what I'm saying? So, 88 weight, you could drop it all the way down, but I say no need to, because at 89, it changes the acceleration. 6'7". You see when you drop it, you see what builds you get. You see what builds you get. You see what builds you get. That slashing playmaker, like I told you. So I move the badges around. I'm not going to be shooting as much. So I put 20 on the playmaking this time, 4 on the shooting. I added 1 finishing, which is the 12, and I got 16 defensive. So instead of 18 defensive, I went down to 16. I added 1. I went from 19 to 20. I went from 8 to 4. And that left me with 40. I did all those sacrifices to lose 1 badge, because the plus 12, you know what I'm saying, is gonna give me that. It's gonna give me that that 52. You know what I'm saying? So let's take a look here. Take your screenshot, snap it, and that's just what it is, man. That's the same pie charts for the physical profile, the agility, 87 speed, 85 acceleration, defensive badge, and playmaking. And like I said, these guys are built, the 2 ways are built for everything. Like, you want to go play at the rec, you're built for that. You want to go play at the park, you're built for that. If you got a low rating, you're built for that. You come with a little bit of defense. You're not, just don't take no crazy shots. Don't sell. Play correctly. But other than that, guys, that's it. People been asking me to show those 3, because those are the 3 people that you've been seeing me on the network with. I'm playing on PSN, PlayStation Network, but you can use these pie charts, for Xbox and PC. I heard, because I got some good feedbacks. But later on, if you wanted to see any of these other builds, I have the video on this guy. The slashing 4, I recommend, man. As a 4-man, you want to, the posters is going to be ridiculous. You got a scoring machine video. He has a lot of defense. Just check out the defense on the scoring machine real quick. He's only 82 speed, 82 acceleration, because I went with the vertical, and the reason I went that way, because they got 78 drive and done 82 3 and 81 ball handle. I'm gonna get that 85 once I'm a 99. My lateral quickness, but moving forward, I'm gonna put that on there, bruh. And that's where I wanted to make. I had a James Harden scoring machine and all that. When you put more defensive badges on him, that's what he'll become. But that's what I got for that scoring machine, and I'll take that. I've been thinking about making that happen. But other than that, if you want to see any other videos, man, go to my playlist. They're there. They're available. If you want to see that well-rounded wing or the offensive initiator, comment, get my likes up. I said 10. You know what? Make that 20, man. I ain't even a lot of likes, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys watching the video, and just come back, man. I got you on these builds. This is a 6'10" small forward, man. Mid interior facilitator. You got a build video on. I left you a build video on that, man. He's gonna be 6'10" with the 80 speed. You get that Michael Porter Jr. He's gonna be 6'10" with an 80 speed, bro. You gotta have that playmaker. Man, I said I was gonna get out of here. Y'all wanna see? This is my glass cleaner. I don't know what everybody else built their glass cleaner like. I ain't gonna show you. I ain't gonna show you, bruh. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. My 72 speed, 84 vert, you know what I'm saying? What your glass cleaning doing? Y'all probably got higher dunks and everything. But look at my playmaking and shit. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I only 210. Look at the badges on mine though. I'm just showing y'all stuff, man. He's 7 feet though. I got Sean Kemp, Anthony Davis, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't know what y'all got, but that's where we hoop at, man. You was watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. But you know, in the beginning, you know, I showed you guys a two-way sharpshooter. Then I showed you the two-way slasher playmaker. Then we ended it with the two-way pass first wing. It's where we hoop at. I'm out. Stay safe and stay blessed. You already know it. Let's go 2K21.